helps if I unmute, huh? Hello, hello, 'tis I. Again, streaming 2 times in a row. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Today I figure I will do something a little bit different. While waiting rather for the fellas to wake up so that we can play some PUBG. And I've had a pretty shit-tastic last few weeks, as I've mentioned several times, so I figured today we will go back to basics and I will do a camp walkthrough in one of my favorite games of all time, which is Fallout. Specifically, this is Fallout 76. I apparently have snot ear. Swell. Um, but I think Fallout 3 would probably be my absolute favorite game. I was introduced to this game, gosh, well, Fallout, the franchise, years ago. And, my then husband was like, hey, I really think you would like this game. And I thought, nah, that doesn't seem like it's something that I would, want to play, so on and so forth. And he was like, nah, you really should try it. And no kidding, like I got sucked in right away. This was years and years ago. And never have I ever played a game that honestly like made me laugh, it made me cry, it scared me, it so much so that I actually had dreams about the game. It's absolutely insane, I know, but I did. I mean, I like really got involved. I played through it once like as a good character and then I played through it as like a bad character where I just didn't care about anything and just did my thing. And so Fallout itself was fantastic, but then of course when you started getting into like building and things of that nature, then yeah, absolutely it just became like one of those things where I'm like, oh my gosh, because I love to build, love to build. So today I am actually going to show you a build that I did out by a power plant. I actually initially wanted to build in the water. I wanted to make like a boat. And unfortunately, I was not able to do it. Even though they have like a prefab boat that you can put in the water. Let me show you where I'm at, by the way. So even though they have that, I can't believe I don't have that uncovered. That's wild. This, by the way, is baby boop, not big boop. So that's why she doesn't have some things uncovered on the map. But anyway, so I really wanted to build a boat. I've seen other people do it, and for whatever reason, I wanted to use like that prefab boat that you could get in the game, but unfortunately, it has to be touching land, and there's very few spots in the water where it'll work. So this is one of probably umpteen camps that I have built, and it's actually a marina. It's so much better at night, but I can't control that, so we're just going to go ahead and do like a little tour of it. So this is what the marina looks like on the outside. And I'll go around back here. I was able to put the boat there, as you can see. And this is what it looks like from the back. I think it's much better from the back, but you get the point. So there are some things that I did here which I thought were pretty clever, and other things which just kind of, fell into place. I am in a private world at the moment because I just figured it'd be less interruptions that way, but in truth, I probably should have gone into a regular world. I don't know what it is, but I noticed that when I'm in a private world by myself, I usually get like enemies that swarm on top of me, but when I'm in a public world, that doesn't happen, so hey, whatever, right? So this is the inside of the marina, and I try to keep it ugly. I know that sounds strange, but I think anyone that does builds knows that, there's a certain thing that you gravitate towards, and when I'm building, usually it's the nice things, the things that look aesthetically pleasing and not like run down and, you know. So I picked the shitty floor, I picked the shitty walls, and so on and so forth to try to make it, I guess, blend in a little bit with the environment. Now, growing up here in Florida, where I'm at, I actually grew up in a town that had a lot of carnival people in it. And there was a marina by my house that people would often go to. Now, granted, it wasn't two-story, but it looks very similar to the bottom. And I don't want to say where it's at because I don't want to give it away. But this marina was visited by a lot of, well, carnival folks. I'm sure you could probably figure it out if you're that curious, but um, a lot of carnival folks would go there, and so it was not uncommon at the time for me to, you know, see like the bearded lady, like legitimate bearded lady, the alligator woman. And these are people that honestly just had like skin conditions and things like that, which of course, you know, would trigger that. But in, you know, the carnivals, they would, you know, be in like the freak show side of things and stuff like that. Did I win? Did I win? Oh, I just only won what I got back. Anyway, this top part is kind of like unfinished because, well, I ran out of build space because of the way that I did everything in the back. So here's where you can buy the bait. Here's the worm farm. I don't know if you can actually see that. Probably should go into first person mode, right? So there's the little worms in there if you can see them. Here's our little cigarette machine. And here's where the magic happens, I guess. I honestly just put this here because I wanted to see what it did. I still don't know, to be honest with you. I got it and I stuck it down there and thought, oh, okay. Let's turn on the radio. I love these little benches, the little cask benches. They're super cute. I guess they're not benches, they're stools. By the way, you can shoot these and then you can put them back together. Isn't that fab? Doesn't cost you a thing. Little card game action happening here. Got a little water cooler. Got my little signs everywhere. And so this is something that I did, I guess, like a bit differently. This is actually a workbench, but I tried to integrate the grill in with the workbench so it kind of looks, you know, seamless, and then I just stuck some guts and shit on there. Um, one of my friends was nice enough to give me like the flies that I can stick on there, and so that's why you see that. It's pretty gross, right? I love it though. So anyways, there are people that have come to my to this camp specifically and have asked me, you know, hey, where the hell is your workbench? Well, it's it's right here. It just looks like a grill, but it's not. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is what it looks like from the back. I was actually going to take that down, but I decided to leave it up. And I don't know why, because honestly, you over here is like a restricted area. So unless you're like right here and looking out across the water, you're really not going to see that. And it takes up a good chunk of your budget. So much for that, right? Here's a little boat. This is the boat that I was talking about that I really wanted to just kind of build on. I wanted to stick it like out there. And you can see that there's like a little canoe like way out there. You see it? And that's originally where I put my camp down. And you can do it there, by the way. But you can't build anything off of it. You can get like maybe one floor plan down, like little floor tile, and then that's it. Then you're fucked. So much for that. Anyway, this is where I keep most of the other junk. I really wanted to see what this looks like. I know it didn't really go here, but I was like, ooh, when I got it, I was like, that looks super cool. Let's have a look at that. And so here it stays. Not too many people come over this way and visit me, so, you know, that's fine. I'm also a little disappointed in these tiki torches. You have to turn them on every time you come to your camp. They don't just automatically do the thing. So one of the things that I did here that I did want to mention also is I got ducks. And I'm going to tell you how I did it. So it's either the Atomic Shop or something. There is a little chessboard, and you can stack the chessboard on top of this pressure plate. By the way, activating the pressure plate doesn't do anything. So anyway, what I ended up doing was I stuck the ducks on the chessboard, and then I stuck them on the pressure plate, and I put the pressure plate in the water, and there you have ducks. So if any of you ever decide to like to build and you want to build like a lake or have ducks that are floating, that's how you do it. I also ended up doing the same thing with the canoes. So you can't really tell from here, but the canoes, this is another thing. This is what bugs me about Bethesda, is that you're giving us items that clearly go in the water that you can't put in the freaking water. So the canoes and the boats, they have to be on land. You can't put them just floating like this, which is stupid, right? Because that's what they're meant to do. So these are actually on chessboards as well. So underneath the canoe is a chessboard and a pressure plate. And if I had camp room, I'd show you how to do it. I'll probably open up another camp and I'll show you what I mean. But that's how I got those down there. So technically, yes, you can add shit and plants in the water just by doing that. And it works out great because the chessboards, you can't really see them underneath. So that's that. So this is the marina. One more look at that. And we'll go to my alien camp, which I actually really love. And it's very difficult for me to put this camp down um, because that's kind of like prime real estate, right? Especially for newbies that are new to the game, that are just, coming into Fallout. You have to go to the Wayward. And I ended up putting this camp by the Wayward, which, in hindsight was dumb. But I was looking for, a relatively flat place to build. I'll probably get walloped by some, I call them Smeagol's, but I guess not. Okay. Anyway, so that is where I built. Let's show you here. There's the Wayward, as you can see. Terrible location, but, this is the one that I really wanted to show off, and I made a video about it, but honestly, guys, sometimes, like, editing videos and sticking in, like, the funny little things, it's like, I don't know. I don't get that many views anyways. I just kind of figured, you know what? I'll do it this way. So this is my UFO crash site. And there's a little part over here where I tried to put like the walls on the outside and everything. And there was this one spot right here that wouldn't take a half wall. So annoying. But what are you going to do, right? So let's go up here. I'm a stickler, by the way, for always like closing doors. One thing that kind of bugs me out about these is, to us, it'll look like it's closed, and oftentimes they're open. Yeah, see? It's open. That's why you get the closed thing, but you're not able to go through it. I bet this one's like that too. Yeah, see? Close. But like, okay. Sometimes this one's like that too. Nope. Okay. So this I stuck here because once the Fallout 76 show came out, like tons and tons of people were flocking to the game, and they were all coming down from the vault, which is right here. And basically, sorry, spoiler alert, whenever you come out from here, one of your first quests is to run down the hill, and then you come down here to the Wayward. So of course, as you can see, this is where I'm at. And I wanted to make it like a little accessible for people to get, like cake and free items and things like that. Plus, I thought it would be cool for them to see something strange like this. So I will show you what I did here. So the first thing is I really kind of wanted it to have like that, I guess, like alien aesthetic. So I have all my little tubes up here. This looks really neat at night, of course. But again, and I think it's starting to get dusk, so maybe I'll be able to show you. But it glows green rather. And this is the cool stash box that has the little thing that comes and goes. And this is the alien bed, which is really neat. For whatever reason, I wasn't able to face it the other way. I could only face it this way for some strange reason. So here's where it stays. And these are my dummy astronauts. Should probably do the first person mode again. And over here, yeah, see, somebody left the door open. It's just like a little meeting room. I didn't even know that you could use this, by the way. Someone pointed that out to me before. Not that it really matters, but you can. My collection of weird stuff. My little alien guy. I have stuff in here. I don't ever use fusion cores. I'll be honest with you. I'm like a sound person, and when I hear like someone in a power suit, like a power armor suit, come running up on me, it just annoys the living shit out of me. I don't know why. It's just the stomping of it, like the thump, 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 thump. Oh my god, drives me absolutely ape shit. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. By the way, you can also use this. Watch this. Pretty swanky, right? Hello, good evening to ya. We'll just make it go back because, I mean, it's a little bit lackluster, right? I don't know why. It was spaceship themed, so I threw it in there because it looks cool at night when it lights up. So when I originally built this, I really wanted it to shine at nighttime. So I used the trick with your camp, and I don't know if you can see this, but I put all of those up there. It took me forever to get them like that. And you know what? No one ever notices. I thought it was so badass to glitch them all up there like that. And I spent so much time doing it, and I was like, yes! Like I'm a master builder. Like a master idiot because no one ever looks. Anyway, let's go upstairs. This, by the way, is a lounge, and it is the hardest thing to get up if you're, like, not in first person. All right. And here are my... Somebody turned him off and must have turned him on, and now he's out of sync. All right, we won't look all that much because that'll drive me bananas. But I turned this into, I guess, like the ship lab. And I also use the trick to integrate things into other things. For example, this is the weapons workbench, but you'll notice it has, you know, an alarm clock and a TV on it. It's glitched into it to give it, you know, kind of like that alien feel, I guess. This is the armor workbench with the same thing. I think that's the only one, or the only two I actually did like that. It's kind of funny though, because people will come to the camp and they'll try to like repair, and they'll ask me like where it is, and I tell them it's in the spaceship, and they can't find it. So if you ever happen to see me, this is where it's at. I put the bed in a in like a tub thing. I don't know. Again, all of this looks really neat at night with all the lights and stuff like that, as you can imagine. And there's another one of those really cool stash box things. Another one of those sleepy things. And that's it. Now we're going to get to the really cool part, which is out of here. We are going to go into the big spaceship. By the way, this is also cool, this cryo freezer thing. Look at that with the cow being sucked up. By the way, I have this on a t-shirt, except it doesn't have a cow at the bottom. It has a little person being sucked up, and then above it, it says, LOL, bye. I don't know why I found it so funny, but I bought it years ago, and I love it. This is actually hiding, I don't know if you can see it back there, where I have my, what the heck is this thing called? Hang on, I forgot. It's been a hot minute. It is called... Is it the generator? Yeah, it's hiding my generator. Okay, So back there is my generator hidden by a trip board. And then I put the rock there so no one can come and screw with it. Now watch, I said that, but somebody will come mess with it. This is the spaceship table, which I think is amazing. And then back here, why are you naked, dude?
Thanks again for letting me stick around.
I don't understand why that happens. He's got a space stuff on. Let's see. Yeah, he's got his Flashlight alien mask, and he's got a spacesuit. So let's just put it back on him again. Solomon, you're embarrassing me. Turkey. Alright, let's put him back together. Where is the spacesuit? There it is. There. That's how he was looking before. I don't know why that happens with the camp people, why they end up like just ending up naked all the time. Anyway, this is the little labor of love that I did here. So you can get to it from the other room, but this will take you through like the full Monty. Bum ba da da. It's nothing. I'm just kidding. Let me turn around. It bothers me that it takes so long to load, but we are going to go into the spaceship that I made. Does this say open? Yes. Here we go. Let's close the doors behind us too, because you know I'm a stickler for it. There is no door there. So here we go into the first room, which I absolutely love. Did any of you guys have like those stickers like this that you could stick on your walls when you were younger? When I got like my first place, I was so excited that I did that to my bedroom. It was stupid, really dumb, but I painted the walls and the ceiling of my bedroom black, and then I took stickers like this and I stuck them all over the ceiling so that when you turn the lights off, it looked like a galaxy. To me, to my young like 20-year-old brain, it was like the coolest thing ever, but in hindsight, it was really bad. It was ugly. Anyway, this is my little ship chamber. I don't know why this keeps happening. I swear to you guys, every time I'm in here, I turn these guys around, and for whatever reason, they end up, like, the wrong way again. Can I fix him? I can't even fix him. He's just going to stay backwards for now. See? Look. They're all backwards. I don't understand it. They were all facing me, and now they're all backwards. It's fine. You know, whatever. You know goddamn well I'm gonna come back here in a hot minute and fix that shit. Or at least die trying. That really irks me. I bet all the ones, well, no spoilers. I really I don't know why it happens. But this is that. And now we're going to go into the next part of the ship. And I'm going to show you a neat trick when we get in there too. It's empty again. Just kidding. You can see what the room looked like prior to. There we go. This had one of those alien blasters and I accidentally sold it. So I just had to, I had to put something there. I was so mad at myself. Yes, it actually works. Cool, right? And this works as well. If you've got rads. And we're going to shut that. And here is my spaceship. I wish you could see what this looked like blank, because this was the thing that took me probably like the longest. So I kind of really wanted it to look like, you know, the inside of a ship. So much so that, you know, I tried to like add a window right here, like you were looking out the side of a ship or something. It was a little bit tricky to do, but I guess it gets the point across in a way, right? And these are just doors. I know it looks strange, but yeah, they're just doors. They don't do anything. They're just there to give like the look. I feel bad because, some people don't realize that trying to like unlock it will trigger something and you get wanted. So I've had quite a few people come in and visit and they're like, "Oh, what's this do?" And I'm like, "Come on." You can kind of tell what it does, which is absolutely nothing. And anyway, they get they get triggered and they get wanted and then they die. People come and shoot them. Anyway, so this is that. Here is my Nuka-Cola girl just hanging out in the corner. And here is this. This took me ages to do. Oh my goodness. This is a vanity, obviously with a TV in front of it. You can sit here. I wanted to get some friends over, and this too, by the way. And this. It looks like you're shooting, but you're not actually doing anything because I have a poster in front of it. It's cool, right? Okay. Come on, let's get out of that animation, please. Okay. And then over here would be where everyone sleeps. So I've got the lockers, I've got more of the stasis chambers, and I got the Scentomatic perfume, because a girl gotta have that. She gotta smell good, you know? You stinking going to them different planets. Alright, let's go down this side first. Go down here, and I know that this is a jukebox, but I stuck a person in it. And then this is the cafe, or the mess hall. We've got our boiled bloatfly, our fish, and our cram cakes. I love these little projectors that they added into the game. I wish they played like little mini films though. I think that would be really cool. It just turns on and off. Let's ring the dinner bell. And then upstairs is the bougie lounge, for when you're feeling bougie. And again, this is where I tried to make it look like you're on a ship and there's like, outer space behind the walls and stuff. And out of here, let's go up and then down the other way, where the secret part is. Not that secret, but it's hidden away. Got this. Got the little meeting table. We've got some shelves with some cool stuff on it. There's the secret door again. This is just me trying to like block off areas so people don't get lost. And then, oh look, see, these guys are facing the right way for the most part. I tried to hide what was behind here with the flags. I'm not that patriotic. Here's our little plotting table. There's more aliens. There's the glove box. And then this is blocked off as well. You can't get out of here if you go this way. Alright, and now for the finale. We got 2 more parts to visit. The first will be the president's office. The president of the ship, that is. And it is right through here. Captain of the ship, which would be me. By the way, it was a pain in the ass to get all these in here. I don't know if any of you have ever used this particular display case, but like, you can't really predict where things will go. So, pro tip, if you ever build with this, just get one of those flamethrowers, put your case down, destroy it. Once it's destroyed, you can actually float items in here if you're in the shelter. It doesn't really work out so well if you are just in a regular camp. And then once you've done that, you can repair this, and that's how you'll get all these things like that. Because you can only put like one thing per shelf. So, there you go. I don't know what I stuck back there. An ashtray or something? Who knows? Anyway, here's the desk and the chair. And once we leave once we leave that, we have our tribute. Here it comes. Well, usually it would like explode. I wonder why it didn't. Alright, so here's the trick that I wanted to tell you about. A lot of people were complaining because this looks really, really, pretty freaking cool, right? Back there. But you can't get back there. Oh, but you can. So this is what you need to do it. So you're going to take a chair. It can be any chair, by the way. And you're going to put that chair on a couple of mats. And you're going to make it to where this part of the chair is sticking in here. And watch what happens. When you sit down, it just looks like you're chilling out in the chair, right? No big deal. But when you go to get up, looky-loo. Look at where you're at. Ta-da! And now you're in the secret part. Pretty cool, right? Now, none of this stuff works. You can't sit in the chairs. You can't take anything from back here. Apparently you can kick a trash can, though. But it is pretty cool. Makes you feel like you're, really in a ship or whatever. I guess that kind of bothers me because I didn't realize it until now. But there's no way to get up here unless you were to jump. There's no stairs. Maybe they're just assuming you'll be coming from a different part of the ship, right? So when you go up here and you look down into the void, there's nothing. Same with this side. Look. You can just see how the shelter like actually looks. Pretty cool, right? But wait, there's more. So let's go back here and let's go up a notch. Isn't this cool? I just love the way that this looks. And you can go up here and you can see how they built this. I love stuff like this. I know you're not supposed to be back here, but I'm glad that they never fixed it. Because you can also do this. There's a way to, like, oh, I'm trying not to fall through. Bananas. Hang on. I want you to see, like, the very tippy top. No! I'll get there. Don't worry. Maybe not. Ah, it put me back. Wait, can I jump out again? Nope. Am I just gonna float in the void? Where am I? Okay. Can I make it to the top? No! I'll get there. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. Just don't do what I do and fall. Do I have canned coffee? Hold on, because if I have canned coffee, I can make it. Yes. Alright. Let's fall again. Oh, wait. Okay, that's bananas. Normally, when you hit that point, you can only exit. You can't do anything else. It's because I'm in first person. I never play first person because I can't. Thanks! There's a huge delay in chat, so if it seems like I'm ignoring you, I'm not. Alright, now let's go up to the top. There we go. Now, I thought that this was interesting. Work in progress. But this is it. This is what it looks like from the top view. I know that you're not supposed to do it, but I just think it's awesome that, you can. You don't die, by the way, if you fall. Usually what I tell people when they get like, trapped in here and they're like, how do I get out? How do I get out? I'm just let yourself fall and then usually you can just exit right there because if you make an attempt to move again, well, that's weird. I guess maybe that is fixed. But usually if you make an attempt to move, you just keep like falling down in the void or whatever. So there is that. I don't know if I have any other camps on Baby Boop that are finished. I had a really nice Christmas build, but I got rid of it. I made sure I did like a little video. I took some photos, and then that was it. I got rid of it. So there's that. And uh, let me see if I have any more on here. Camp slots. I do. Okay. We've got two more. We got two more. So actually we've got three more. I'm trying to think of which one's pretty cool. We'll show you around the lake. The lake is a round build, and I can't even take credit for, making the build round. I followed like a tutorial online on how to make like your camp round. And I needed like a super flat piece of land. And everybody and their brother builds on um, White Spring. So I thought, you know what? I won't build on White Spring. This is another camp, by the way, but that's on Big Boop. It's a haunted house. So yeah, we'll allow this one to load here for a sec. I usually don't have camp buddies, by the way, because they annoy the shit out of me, but the dog's alright until he starts to bark. But this is where this one is located. New Gad. And this is what this camp looks like. And it is round. What a pain in the ass to build a round camp. If any of you have ever built a round camp. See? See how annoying she is? Ugh. I'll probably get rid of her, if I'm being honest. And I hate camp buddies because they always leave the damn doors open. Like, I hate leaving doors open. They'll just come and they'll randomly open the damn doors and it ruins everything. It's like, where you live in a barn? Shut the damn doors. This is where she has her little, whatever it is. And if you were to come in, I love this, by the way. I think it's such a cute little. Let's take you upstairs first. This is as much as I could do in the upstairs area because it's super difficult to build on it because it's a roof. That's why the floor looks strange. And if you look up from the bottom, this is how it's constructed. Huge pain in the ass to do it, but it's one of those situations where I'm like, oh, I can do it. I can do it, you know. Wanted to do what everyone else did. So this is like the little lounge area. This is just something I threw together. I love plants, even in real life, so. And over here, people don't know that you can do this. Oh, see? That was open, but not to us. This is where I hid all my stuff. Oftentimes people will come here and they'll like look for my stuff, you know, like look to repair their shit and they can't find it, so they leave. So that is that. And I think we'll take you on one more and then I am going to probably log and yeah, that shelter isn't built, so I don't want to take you into that one yet. That'll come at a later time. I will take you to a modern house that's not finished, and the reason why I want to punch her out. So annoying. I don't usually go to the modern house so much because every time I do, I have to fight. And it's like in an obscure place, but Lord have mercy. It's so terrible. Let's see. It's right here on the Bumblebee. Again, this is my baby character, so I have like a lot of places that I have yet to uncover because this is just to build stuff. I guarantee if it's not like super mutants that are going to be up here, it'll probably be like rad scorpions or something, and they will like I had to put a turret. It's the only camp that I've ever had where I've had to put down a turret because the minute that I land here, usually there's some sort of fuckery. So, all right. Well, there's several turrets, and this camp isn't even finished, by the way. But over here is usually where they all congregate. And I'll, yeah, see what I tell you. Oh, we got mole rats today. Come on. All they do is destroy shit. Where did it go? Any day now, please. Here we go. Oh, and we got like something else dead here. A feral ghoul, a smeagol. Alright, so hopefully that's all we get for now. But this is the modern house, which is completely ruined with the turret on the top. But this actually took forever to build because I had to do like offsetting. Do you see like how the window is recessed from the wall? That was another thing that I followed like a tutorial on online to kind of do like this recess thing to make it look like fancy in a way. This is the only house that I've ever built like this either. Because gosh, it's a pain. It is an absolute pain. That and the corner house that I built was probably like one of the toughest. This is what it looks like on this end. That looks off center to me. It wasn't when I built it, but it is now, and we'll have to fix that because, you know, the dudette cannot abide. I have a grandma in this house, but this is the house, again, not finished. Keep getting my E and my F confused. I started to, like, you know, build stuff, and then I was like, oh, I just, I don't know. I got, like, disenchanted by this one. I got this room done, and then I was just like, ah, let me stick Granny here. I think I started on the upstairs maybe a little bit. Like the bedroom, yeah, I threw a bed down. The end. I think this right here is probably another reason why, is I couldn't really figure out how to use those well. Gosh, ENF, ENF. Okay, there's 2 rooms done. The bathroom and the downstairs. And that's about it. But I thought it looked like visually appealing from the outside. It was something completely different that, you know, than what I usually have done. So much for that. That's this one on this side. All the turrets, of course. Usually I'm bombarded, and I do mean it's like Rad Scorpion Central. So, yep, have a good night. Alright, and so that will be it for the, I guess, the camp tour this time, because it is just about time for me to go pew pew. I've had a rough week, so I feel like shooting up some enemies, you know what I mean? This bugs me out. I don't know why that does that, but okay. But anyway, if you were watching, thank you so much for watching. I will probably do this again. I have so many camps. Again, I love to build, and I have a lot of shelters that I've built up. Not so much on Baby Boop here, but on Big Boop, definitely. I mean, like I've been building since, gosh, since I first started the game. In fact, I specifically came to this game to do that. I mean, yes, the other stuff was great and all that, but you know, I've been playing Fallout for so many years. It's just kind of like one of those situations where you're like, yeah, you know, can I play? Can I build? Okay, we'll build. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys